Where the hell you at? Over chitter chattering. Let's see, super fan. I got one fan. Ah. What's going on? We're watching the hummingbirds out here, or anything else. Maybe the oriole will come back. We just had 30 or more hummingbirds here. Right up there. What's going on? More hummingbirds here. Right up there. What's going on, folks? We're watching the hummingbirds on their southern migration going down to Rockport, Texas. Here in eastern Texas. Maybe we'll get to see the oriole. Maybe we'll get to see a monarch butterfly, you know. We never know. We never know what's going on at the nectar bar. I just came out here and there was like 30, maybe 40 hummingbirds, and they all flew off. They'll come back. Give it a few minutes. I hear your ass. Let's see, can we get you up here? Can we get you? You gonna let me? You gonna let me go up this time? Oh, you took off. You little camera shy shit. Ha. She said, nope, you ain't gonna point that thing at me. Hey. None of that buzzing shit. Oops, gone, rotated too much. Yeah, right down there. That's the one that was buzzing right there. Chitter chattered at me. Hey, we got 2 on the feeder back there. That's pretty rare. You doing chitter chatter? Man, angry little guys. Drink all day. Be angry. Cause fights. Run out. Don't pay the bill. And don't tip. I just had a whole bunch, man. So the oriole, let's see. See that feeder there up in the air? So the oriole's been coming down and drinking out the ant moats back there. And I went and got a mealworm feeder and then put oranges out for him. So far, he's just been interested in the nectar I put in that ant moat. I got a video up. I'm gonna pull back here, man. Let's see if we can lighten this up a little bit. Got some shadows going on. Man, it just went quiet. You can hear them all. Man, they fly fast. You can see all that right there. All that madness. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. Give me that. Give me that feeder. Give me this feeder. So the oriole has been hanging out in that thicket back there. I don't know how often it needs to feed, but it keeps coming around. These birds are crazy. How you guys doing? We're watching the hummingbirds on their southern migration. My goodness, that was a big old swallowtail. Over there. And as soon as I pan around, there's one over there hanging on top of the shepherd's hook. Get away from me, bee. Be off. How you guys doing watching hummingbirds? Bird watching on their southern migration down to Rockport, Texas. And they fuel up, gain 40% of their weight in a couple of days, and then bam, off to Central America, maybe the Yucatan Peninsula. Maybe we can see on this live a good old-fashioned oriole, the Baltimore oriole. I don't get to see them very often. They only come through on migration. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. No one likes hummingbirds? You guys tuned in. Hit that screen for me, man. It takes you 2 taps. Man, I just cleared out. Where in the heck did they all go? Where are you guys at? I only got one feeding over here. I just took off. Nope. If you look up on that, there you go, you can see it. 2 of them fighting. Oh my goodness, oh, more. You come into my zone, you come into my zone, you came into my zone. Get out of my zone. No one asked you to come into my zone. How you guys doing? We're watching the hummingbirds on the southern migration through Texas down to Rockport, where they go down there and people put out, I want to say, thousands of hummingbird feeders so these guys can fatten up and make their way across the Gulf of America in one night. How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You guys like hummingbirds? We like hummingbirds. They fly into the nectar bar, cause a fight, drink all day and don't pay their tab, and don't tip neither. Sorry, the shadows from the trees at this time of day aren't so great. Zoom, 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 zoom. We're also looking for the Baltimore oriole off in that direction. It's been coming out of there. It's a sketchy bird because it's so bright. I know. It's a bright ass cardinal way back in there. So far today I've seen the trifecta. The very rare monarch. We had the Baltimore oriole. And we got hummingbirds. We might have a new batch coming in. I'm sure they're gonna be flying in waves until late next month. How you guys doing? We're watching hummingbird. Hey, there it is, right there. There's my monarch. There's the monarch. Is that a monarch, Mama? You gotta watch and find out. He's looking for nectar too. It's way back there. Oh, it's flying through. I get more monarchs at the end of the year than I do at the first of the year. What's happening, guys? We're watching the monarchs. There's a monarch over there someplace. Hummingbirds. And off into the bushes in the backyard, off that direction, is a Baltimore oriole. There he is right there. Look at that guy. It's right there above that feeder. Right there. I've only seen these guys once, 2 years ago. Let's see what he does now. Went out and got him a mealworm feeder, and I put oranges up. Hey, but he's been drinking off that ant moat. Right on the ant moat. You gotta love that shit right there. What a beautiful bird. A migrator. No one likes this stuff? Man. I'm gonna see if he goes over and gets on them oranges. I went and bought that whole mealworm feeder because I read about them. Nope. Took off. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a treat. Nope. Took off. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a treat. Nobody likes this? How you doing? How you doing, Jay Bird? Did you just see that? You see that Baltimore oriole? I got plenty of hummingbirds back here. They're just flying around in circles. The hummingbirds. You guys like hummingbirds, do you? No one tapping the screen? No one likes hummingbirds? No way. I don't even know where that monarch went. Shit. I gotta find out see if that was a female or not. Uh-oh, flash gold. Nobody even likes nothing. I'm gonna start a flash goal. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? We're looking for hummingbirds. We're watching the hummingbirds on their southern migration down to Rockport, Texas, where they fuel up and gain 40% of their weight to fly over the Gulf of America. Their poor little souls cross that damn Gulf in one night. They get up and go. I always say they make it to the Yucatan Peninsula, but nobody knows. Then they may even migrate even further south. Nobody knows where these ruby throats go. Their final destination. Nobody knows where these ruby throats go. Their final destination. Going from Canada all the way down to Mexico, maybe Panama, Ecuador, Venezuela. Nobody knows. They watched them on top of the radar. They can only watch them go so far. After that, they can't see them no more. Hey, you got 2 on that feeder. We did. And there's one on that mason jar, and there's one right there. You guys are crazy over there. You guys are almost as bad as dudes in the bar getting drunk, always wanting to fight. All the action is way out there. You can see all the little buggers going. I'm waiting for the flash mob to happen. Why are you squeaking at me? I'm the one that feeds you. Huh? I don't see none of your cousins. How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? Nobody likes hummingbirds. I can only show you so much at a time. My backyard is completely full of stuff. When they're really going, and you can see things going back and forth. Them flying through. And they hang out. They like to hang out over here in the thicket of bamboo and those trees. I can see them, but I don't think I can get it through on the screen. TikTok only lets you have so much zoom. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you guys play nice over there. 2, 3 on a feeder? Nah. Forget you. Get off my feeder. On the first wave, this was the hot spot. They were drinking that stuff dry. Then back there, and the back there, those were all mason jar feeders, and they were getting drained dry, so I switched them out to bigger ones out back there. So right now it's a different group, and it's randomized this time. As one dude was over here on this orange one, and he sat there all day long. All he did was drink. Nobody messed with him. He just sat there all day and drank. Maybe that oriole will come back. Maybe that monarch will come back. The monarch's been through here 2 times. A little quiet right now. Colibri. Hola, ¿cómo está? I'm watching the hummingbirds. We got a Baltimore oriole back there in the bamboo back over there. And we had a monarch butterfly fly through 2 times today. I missed them the first time. And the Baltimore orioles, they like mealworms. So I went out and bought them a mealworm feeder. And they like oranges. I put the oranges out on that. But one of the ant motes out there, I put nectar in so it could just fly in there and get nectar. I have some videos up about it. Good day, good day. We're watching the hummingbirds fly through, eating, causing mayhem at the nectar bar, drinking all day, we're putting all their stuff on a tab. They're not paying their bills, and they sure in the hell don't tip. But they're awful fun to watch. We're in a lull right now. When I was out there a while ago, messing around, trying to tighten up some of those perches so the oriole can land on it. When I got done, boy, they come flying in here like crazy. Probably 35 of them. You come back over here, talk to me. I show you this one over here to the left, but she's up high enough where she's camera shy. There's one right here. Oh, there's another one down there on the line too. Oh, she went down there to defend the territory. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hummingbirds. It's not like it has been. We're watching the hummingbirds on their southern migration route on their way to Mexico through Rockport, Texas, where they fatten up for 3 days, gain 40% of the weight, and fly across the Gulf of America in one night. No one likes this? Oh, I got 21 likes. All right. That's awesome. These guys are fighting over here, going nuts. There ain't like there's 31 feeders out here or anything. I wonder how often the oriole got to eat. What, man? Or maybe I can get you on camera. There's your little squeaking self. Colibri, colibri. Hola, hola, hola. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? It's hot enough where the AC just came on. They're all out there, man. They're all out there. Maybe I ought to switch chairs here. Hold on a second. Get a different angle. Grab a different angle here. So the rose bush is in the way. I would trim the rose bush down, but it's starting to bud. Had the trifecta today. Migrating birds. We got hummingbirds, Baltimore oriole. Some of you guys may have seen a few minutes ago. And the monarch butterfly flew through here. Where it went, nobody knows. Only it knows. I lost track of it. It's the second time it's been here. These bees are unrelentless, man. Sun just came out behind a cloud. Looks like we're in a lull. You got one up on the deal here. Hey, what are you running away for? Oh, you're fighting back there. It's much better if I had it in panoramic view. It's a lot of noise. How you doing? How you doing? We're watching the hummingbirds on their southern migration, feeding. And if we're lucky enough again, we'll get to see the Baltimore oriole. I saw the monarch fly through twice. Maybe the monarch will fly back through. If you're into that type of thing, man, double tap that screen for me, will you? I don't ask people for nothing. It's what everybody always says. You guys tuned in to see the jewel wing wonders of the pollinator world. Smallest birds. They fly the longest of anybody. From Canada down into Central America and back and forth. They do it every year, twice a year. Along the way, they're pollinating everything. Every native plant that there is to be known. I guess God's great design is that insects are unreliable in the morning, and some plants, they need morning pollination, so the hummingbirds was the key. And they visit every flower to get nectar from, so they pollinate everything. You just go on and watch David David Attenborough on YouTube, Hummingbirds. Explains a lot. It's quiet. What in the hell is going on? What in the good Lord's name is going on? Can you guys see the hummingbirds? All right, that's a little bit better. Whoops. I just gotta touch this sucker. I got nothing for you, bee. I'm not sweet like that. That old boy, that old oriole better come down and eat on some oranges. I went down and bought oranges just for him. And the mealworms. Oh, we got a lot of activity back there. And crazy ass birds. That's where all the activity is. They go back there and hang out with the bamboo for cover. And they fly in like banshees. I'm gonna hang out a little bit more, man. Wait for this. Is that it back in there? Oh, we got all kinds of birds. I'm looking off into the bamboo. Oh yeah, there he is. All right, he's coming back. Slowly but surely. I can see you, big guy. I can see you. Right above. See that post? It's right there. The migrator. What's happening, big guys? We're watching the hummingbirds on the southern migration. They're over here eating and eating and eating. And for those who just tuned in, another migrator is the Baltimore oriole. And right above my finger is a Baltimore oriole. I don't know how good that comes through on the screen. They're sketchy birds because they're bright orange and black. Like a hawk. They have hawks, all kinds of hawks. A falcon. We'll just tear those guys up. And it's going to be about 100 today. Air conditioner keeps coming on. The thermostat set at 80. Come on there, Mr. Orange Guy. Let's go down here and get some nectar. I went down especially just for you to get oranges. And I got you a mealworm feeder, man. We are in a slowdown of hummingbirds. So if you guys don't know hummingbird facts, when hummingbirds are flying, their heart rate is 1,200 beats per minute. The heart enlarges, thrusting oxygen and blood into the wings so they can do their job. When they sit down, perch, their heart rate goes down to 400 beats per minute. Then at nighttime, when they go into torpor, kind of hibernation, they slow down to 50 beats per minute. It's not a really good strategy for survival. They can't take off when a predator comes and somebody comes up on it and it knows it's there. It's just it eats it right then and there. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And wait, I think there's 2 orioles up there. Personally, I think I saw another one just to the left of that oriole. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? If you see a Chinese praying mantis, which will be larger than 3 inches, on your hummingbird feeders, please take it off and smush it. They're an invasive species. Now, number 2. If you have orb web, big old spiders that make the big old webs like the orbs, take those nests down. Your hummingbirds will get caught in it and the spider has a meal. I'm just waiting for this guy to come back down. I think there's 2 of them. What's happening? We're watching hummingbirds right above that post up there, that orange thing. That's a Baltimore oriole, which is a migrator. And we had the trifecta a few minutes ago with the monarch butterfly flying through. What in the heck was that? Oh no, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He took off someplace. He got sketched out. I looked back to see what kind of big bird that was. Nope, he's still in the same spot. He's still checking things out. He's right there in that hole. This is just like in the springtime when I get to see the rose-breasted grosbeaks. That's right. We're watching some cool shit, Herbs. Most people don't even know this is going on. We gotta slow down on the hummingbirds. They come and go. They walk out the door at the nectar bar. They don't pay their bills. They don't tip very well. How you guys doing? We're watching the hummingbirds. We got a Baltimore oriole. And maybe that monarch will fly through again. The southern migration has come. Hey, where'd you go? Why are you buzzing my head? This is my second or third wave of hummingbirds. My first wave of the Baltimore orioles. I still see you up there. Come on down and get you a drink at the nectar bar. Especially for you, I went and got a mealworm feeder. And I got you some oranges. Oh yeah, fall is coming. That crepe myrtle says, I don't want these leaves no more. Where in the heck did you guys go? Oh, you got one over there. What in the heck? Yeah, right there's the only hummingbird I see right now. No one's really talking. Is there a hawk around? I got no bird on the feeders neither. There's got to be a hawk around. I see you up there in that oak. There has to be a big bird around. Oh yeah. There must be a predator around. I'm gonna close this door a little bit so the hot air don't go in. Oh yeah, I see your ass. I see you Baltimore around. Come Pete, go inside. Go. I see you, buddy. I see you. What? You're gonna get too hot. You're gonna get overheated. Go inside. Oh, you little shit. Oh, he's not giving you enough attention. We're not giving you enough. You got your babies, I swear to God. 6, 7-year-old babies. You need to go inside, dude. You're too hot. Oh, man. Go inside. Go on. The Baltimore Oriole's just sitting there, man. It is trash day. Everything's on a slowdown. Except for the bees. The bees are non-stop. There's a hummingbird. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of hummingbirds. I don't know where they went. There's 2 of them out there. There was. I hear them talking. Ah, man, come on, dudes. I guess you don't need to eat that much there, Baltimore Oriole. I hear you talking out there. Calibre. Hola, ¿cómo está? We are looking at the hummingbirds, right? We don't have too many today right now. Something's scaring them off. We got a Baltimore Oriole up in the bamboo. Where in the heck did you go? Man, there's like 30 of them, but they all said I'm taking a siesta. I hear you guys. There's one way out there feeding. They're just on slowdown right now. And there's one there's one over here hanging out, protecting his territory. What they do, go into siesta? I don't know, a hummingbird are going to siesta. And greetings from Texas. Yeah, mine like to go into the bamboo back there. And there's a beautiful Baltimore Oriole back there. Harley Quinn, how you doing? How you doing? My hummingbirds are slow right now. I got a Baltimore Oriole up in the trees. The hummingbirds are slow right now. They're up into the bamboo hiding. I'm well. How can you not be well when you get to sit outside and watch the hummingbirds? Then you get a migrator like the Baltimore Oriole. Now, let me do this real quick. Hold on. I want to show you guys the Baltimore Oriole. Well, I'm going to show you guys the Baltimore Oriole. Go back this way. Do you see him? Do you see that guy right there? I got it zoomed all the way out. He thinks he can hide. When I went down and bought him that mealworm feeder for him, and people across the street left that hook, and they moved out, and I got some oranges for them. But I put nectar in the ant moats. He's just been coming down and drinking off the ant moats. Yeah, he's a beautiful bird. I only got to see one 2 years ago. Yeah, I got that. I just got that mealworm feeder. Then they said the feeders. I was watching stuff last night on it. Oh, we got birds now flying through. All kinds of birds flying through. And they just said like something you can stick the oranges on. It'd be fine for it. So I went in there to Ace Hardware to buy, well, because they got all kinds of hummingbird stuff there. So, and the one thing they didn't have was a Baltimore oriole feeder. Then I saw that feeder for like mealworms and stuff like that. So I got that. But yet, the Baltimore oriole hasn't come down there to get that stuff yet. Oh, we got birds now. Oh, we got birds now. Let me shrink it up a little bit. Hola, ¿cómo está? One, two, three, four. There's 4 birds. There's probably about 30 birds hanging out in that bamboo. 30 or more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That was come close to me. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Yeah, I hear you. You're always squeaking at me. I can't ever get you on camera. Harley Quinn, don't come after me with that baseball bat, all right? I don't want that mess. We don't want to mess with you like that. We want to be out the conflict algorithm. We want to chill out and soothe. Relax. This is kind of meditation. We don't need to be in that conflict algorithm. We just want to see him pull up at the nectar bar and drink all day. Colibre. Hola, ¿cómo está? Harley, did you see them birds from Costa Rica, Colombia, Ecuador? Have you seen that? Right. Well, it's probably almost 100 degrees right now in Texas. My ass is outside. The thermostat's are set at 80 upstairs. That tells you how hot it is. No, you haven't seen that? You scroll up in the comments and look for the COILIBRI. And look at that one. There's the other one. There's a couple of them from down there. I'll try to tag you in it later, show you. And the people are just, the birds are just beautiful. And they're just coming up to humans, sitting on them. Sitting right on their hands, drinking from them, whatnot. How you guys doing? Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the likes. Georgia friend? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We're watching the hummingbirds. Oh, I'm trying to see this. Wow. You see the side of the post right here, right? See that hole? And in that hole, there is a Baltimore Orioles checking us out. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Greetings from the Nectar Bar, where the angry sugar addicts fight all day. Run out the bar and don't pay their tabs. Coin's daughter, how you doing? Oh, you gonna come over and chirp at me? You gonna come over here and be nice? Check you out. It's okay, come back and drink. Oh, you went down there to drink. All right, we're getting birds. Oh yeah, I ain't getting beat today. I got the trifecta working. Monarch butterfly, Baltimore oriole, and hummingbirds. We got it going on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the gifts. We're just trying to be out here watching the birds instead of being part of the conflict algorithm. Out here watching the southern migration of the hummingbirds. Oh, there's two birds out there on that feeder. While I ramble, staying up the conflict algorithm, trying to soothe our brains, our body, our central nervous system. Taking it easy. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Listen to the trash truck going backwards. It is trash day. I'm hoping a monarch will fly through. It already flew through twice. There was one yesterday too. You never know when they're going to fly through. Oh yeah, here goes some angry sugar addicts. That Baltimore Oriole doesn't understand. I can see him. Heck yeah. Vitamin C is life. We can't make it. We need it. We can't get enough of it. And that'll lower your cortisol levels. Big time. We're part of the dry-nosed primate family. And they can't make vitamin C either. And they eat foods that contain vitamin C all day long. It's quite necessary for the humans. We cannot do what these birds do and other animals do, and that is produce ascorbic acid in their livers. We lack that. I eat foods that contain high amounts of vitamin C all day, and I supplement with vitamin C. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, vitamin D is a hormone though. Vitamin C is the most important element. We have, ready for this? 25 followed by 36 zeros of cells. Each cell requires 2 electrons donated by vitamin C. The people tell you they die from this and die from that. We don't really die from that. We die from the atrophy from our thymus gland. Once the thymus gland's gone, you're dead. It requires a long list of nutrients. Thank you. I've been working on it for 7 years, 8 years. And all these feeders are temporary. I know, most people don't. It's okay. That's what I do, I educate. Wow, that sucker almost hit me. You scroll down on my page, my man. The information is there for you. That's a long time. Yeah, you know, in the springtime, I just go down and pick up one plant a week. That's all you got to do in the springtime, or right before springtime starts. You go to your nursery that has native plants, and you start picking up. If you have space, you know what you want to do with it. I kind of wanted to do the backyard in a style of wildscaping. So, in the wildscaping sense, then you go to the native nurseries and you see all the insects, the butterflies, and the hummingbirds eating off certain plants. You didn't know these plants even existed because they told you that these were weeds. And you go down there and you pick these plants up and you start planting them and planting them and put them in pots or whatnot. And you just steady work. Appreciate the likes. Yeah, man, then I know about the southern migration, so all this setup with the strings, I think I threw this up. This green string right here, the green string and the orange string, I just bought those, strung them up. Then I recognized that we had way more birds than I had feeders, and I went to Walmart on their $4, $5 feeders. And there's ones in the back there, $4, $5 feeders. And I modified them. I modify everything. I put flowers in when there weren't supposed to be flowers. There's some kind of slits, and the bees were all over them. I drilled holes into it, put the recording size drill bit, drilled a hole, silicone the flowers on, and it was supposed to keep the bees off, but they don't give a shit. They can get their little proboscis down into the flower and drink. Oh yeah, those things will eat more aphids than the ladybugs themselves. They eat them aphids like going crazy, man. Oops. Keep going, dude. This thing is tripping. Come on. This thing is tripping. This thing is tripping. Yeah, I'm a blue-collar worker. I worked as a fieldman in a Pacific Gas and Electric Company. Heavy gas construction. So we did masonry work, labor work, plumber's work. Basically, we work with pipes. Doesn't matter what kind of pipe, we worked with it. Plastic, steel, wrought iron, cast iron, we worked on it. Leaks, dig-ins, etc. I did everything but weld. I kind of wanted to keep my eyesight. The guys that were been welding since they were young kids and they got suckered into being journeymen, by the time they were 52, they could barely see. They had glasses on. Right back there, the oriole's been drinking. So I saw him drinking the other day on the ant moat. So I decided to put the nectar, hummingbird nectar, in the ant moat. He's been coming down and drinking on it. Then I was reading last night. They like mealworms, so I got a feeder, a mealworm feeder, and I know they also said to have something sticking out that you could have oranges on, lemons, oranges, or something. So the people across the street left this behind when they moved out, and I snagged it, and I went and bought oranges today because I didn't think they'd come back. I didn't think they'd be back, honestly. But he's still up there. Yeah, man, you need blue-collar workers, and when you become a blue-collar worker, you can do anything. You can figure shit out real quick. Blue-collar work is like math. It's all steps. Yeah, they like fruit. And the big thing they've been doing is jelly. But unfortunately, I'm not doing the jelly. I saw last night on Robbie and Gary's gardening. She was talking about the oriole grape jelly, and the hummingbirds getting into it and getting so sticky they can't fly and they can't do nothing, so they die. Appreciate it. I'm just looking around, man. Sometimes I'm out here even looking at the screen. I'm looking around for the hummingbirds. Oh, we got one out there hanging on the perch I made. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Oh, there he is. There he is. See him? Oh, yeah. I tightened that perch up with the zip tie. Oh, look how beautiful that is. That's his belly. Yes, they are. They are freaking fast. You get a hummingbird and an oriole. I'm going to see them over in the mealworm feeder and on those oranges. That's what I want to see. Yeah, I just got to look around, then I got to try to capture it. Because if I keep looking through the cell phone, I'll never see little suckers. I just got to look for the noise. Once they're chirping and squawking and making electronic noises, then I can tune in to where they're at. Then I can make the camera move. Wow, that was awesome. You guys enjoy that? Good old-fashioned Baltimore oriole. I get excited like this when I get in the springtime when I get to see the rose-breasted grosbeaks come back through. Heck yeah. All right, let me see. Okay, we still have one hummingbird right there feeding. I've been out here since 8 a.m. What time is it now? Anyone got the time? I know it's about 1 o'clock, 1:30, my time. There you got a feeder out there. And they finally be drinking off that one over there. Can you see that one over there? Yeah, back there by the fence. I modified that feeder too. That feeder had big old giant ports, and all I did was find dead flies and dead bees in it. So I bought some flowers, figure out the size of the flowers. EST, so it's 1:39 here. Central time, Texas time. And I got a diamond hole saw and went through the top because it's glass, silicone the flowers to it, and no more dead bees and no more dead flies. I see the problem, I take care of it. So over here, that's too bad. I went down and spent all that money on that feeder. I didn't even eat on it. Yeah, all these little feeders, man, I've worked on. You see them? You see the feeders back here? They got the yellow flowers, and the feeder, and that feeder, and that. I modified all of them. Every single one of them. $4 feeder, and buy 30 replacement flowers for like $10 or more, less than that maybe, and silicone them in so they stick. And there's some back there with some pink flowers back there, and right there, and right behind it. Oops, go this way. Sorry. That one behind it's got pink flowers. I picked up replacement flowers for that last year for the mason jars. Hey, I've been buying these ones over here. These are the best ones for me. I personally like these ones the most. It's nice 3/8 inch steel wrapped around with the perch, all glass, bottom feeder, glass ports. Amazon. And on Walmart, you can get the Conure feeder. Now, I'm going to tell you the price. It's $40. Like I said, I've been buying one a month. I got most of them out front. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 back here. Those are the best feeders for me, really, because they're easy to clean. There's no replacement feeders. Look, he's right on it. There's no flowers on it. You figured out. You found the little glass port. Oh, you're welcome. Then, if you have like these mason jar feeders, there's a Nature's First or something. They have their own replacement flowers. Right on. So you can go on Amazon and look at the name of the brand of this, and then you can go to that company online and get the replacement flowers for that, because they're a certain diameter of flower going in there, silicone flower. So that's the only ones I haven't had to modify at all. I haven't had to touch. I haven't had to do nothing with. You rinse it in the water, rinse it out, get the scum off of it. You'll feel the slimy stuff, you know. And that's it. You don't have to do too much. That's it. It's over with. It's not like this mason jar feeder where that tin thing kind of rust, gets sticky, and it won't open. It's pretty easy to do. Biofilm, yeah, it's nasty. But they've been drinking it down so fast. In the summertime, well, I think I only had maybe 10 birds, 12 birds, guessing, here. And from spring until now, you know, and they just didn't drink enough. And you go 2 day, 3 day into it, and you find them. And you get that smell. That smell hits you. And you go, good Lord. And then I just give it to the bees. And the bees freaking drink it all. They don't give a shit. They could care less how it smells. Yeah, I got a bird bath out in front where marbles in it, and I take all the old sugar water, the old nectar, I take it all out there, dump it in that, and the bees get it. Fermenting smell. It could be death. It could be a rotting rat that smells the same. It's pretty freaking disgusting. If you added yeast, you probably get alcohol. I don't know what the fermenting is trying to ferment, become alcohol, but there's no yeast. You know what I mean? You definitely want. And if you guys don't know, the Chinese praying mantis is longer than 3 inches, and they will climb up on your feeders and get themselves a hummingbird and eat it. So if you see a praying mantis that's longer than 3 inches, that is a Chinese invasive species. Just go ahead and step on it. It's not supposed to be here. Yeah, see? I don't do nothing. I just put them out there and let them have at it. Then your biggest thing is really cobwebs. Cobwebs, the big orb spider cobwebs. You want to knock those down. Hummingbirds get locked in the cobwebs, the big orb spider cobwebs, and they can't get out. Nice, good job. I went to a nursery 3 Saturdays ago, and they had oh, we got lots of hummingbirds now. Shit. They just flew off. And I was looking at the milkweed, and I saw a monarch there, and I was like, man, I'll help you out. Hold on. And when I walked up on it, and I noticed, oh, we got a lot of them out there now. I noticed that the Chinese praying mantis had himself a monarch, and he was chewing on it. You're welcome. Also, if you see like a rat snake rat snakes will climb up on your feeders too if they have a way of climbing up there. Rat snakes will eat them also. Cobweb. Last year, I had the garage open, and there's some cobwebs in there. We had the cobwebs on there on purpose, so if there's any mosquitoes that come in there, they get caught in the cobwebs and they get eaten by the spider. It's kind of pest control. I left the garage door open to go out and do some work, and came back, and there was 2 hummingbirds caught in cobwebs. Yeah, I got some in that big thing right there. I got some caterpillars working. I got a couple in chrysalis. Then when he was able to flicker and buzz off, he buzzed off, and I got the other one out and cleaned him off too. Yeah, I'm going down to this lady down the street was giving me some grief about some stuff, and I was telling her the reason why I have so many birds and squirrels coming to my house because I got stuff in the backyard for them. And she's like, nah, you ain't got nothing. So that kind of irritated me, so I counted all the damn pots and the plants I have for all the pollinators, the native plants, and I had 161 pots with plants in them and milkweeds. I'm just buying milkweeds until I find which ones will grow, stay alive, and I'll put them in the ground and we can go from there. Listen, man, let me go over here, dude. You've been engaging with me, man. Let me go over here and show you this real quick. Before I trip and fall and bust my ass. Can you see that, folks? No way. There's a chrysalis. There's another chrysalis in there someplace. That old boy was big too. That might be a. Hey, go this way, like I wanted you to. I probably have 10 caterpillars in there someplace. So I just saw a thing. Oh, it's right down there eating too, boy. Let's do this. I can see it right down in there. It's chewing away. Do you see that thing moving? It's eating the heck out of that plant. The gimbal doesn't really. Oh, Harley Quinn's back again. El Jardín de Celine. Hola, ¿cómo está? I'm looking at this, where's he at? I'm trying to focus in on this monarch. It's on this plant right down there. You should be able to see him with the antlers. Oh yeah, he's eating, boy, he's eating. Yum, 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 yums. Just to be funny. Come on. Focus. Yeah, so there's one in chrysalis right there, and there's another one in chrysalis someplace. Oh, this sucker right here is right here. You give yourselves away. Good, good, good. Bien, bien, bien. So, yeah, man. You guys, we're having fun out here. Can you focus? What's wrong with you? You're not gonna play nice now, are you? All right, this thing is tripping. Hold on a second. Tell me this thing's overheating. I got you guys on the gimbal because I don't like jittery photography. There we go. It looks better for you guys if I can do all this. Harley Quinn, hey, smells good. So, Miss Harley Quinn, you still here, Miss Harley Quinn? Miss Harley Quinn. Mealworm feeder farm. And a big nasty looking hook thing for oranges for the Baltimore oriole, which is hiding back up in there. All right. Hey, get out of there, you rat. It's like I don't feed my dogs enough or something. And sit back and wait for the next wave to fly through. How you doing? How you doing? You like that? Yeah, they say that's just like a regular bird feeder for birds. But if I put mealworms out, the damn squirrels would gobble them up. So that's the next best choice. What are you doing, rat? Huh? I don't know. This is my rat right here. Hold on a second. That's my rat. 6-year-old, 8-pound dog. More fierce than a 100-pound dog. Has no kind of fear. He's got skunked twice. Thank you. He's been skunked twice. Chases everything under the moon. I don't know. You heard somebody fussing in the background? I don't know. I see people have balconies. This place is really loud. They have a balcony there for a back porch. And they have a balcony there for a back porch. Harley Quinn's back and forth again. And people can sit up there and talk and their voices travel. Sweet. Man, all you gotta do is just like get you some 7-gallon plastic pots off Amazon like I did. And then you get some native soil with everything mixed together, kind of bio, ready to go. Oh man, so she's like, okay, so first off, I was spraying rock glue down the street, rock and mulch glue. And she thought I was doing pesticides. And I said, no, I'm not doing pesticides. And she goes, we want to save the bees. And I said, you need some plants. And she goes, well, I have some plants. I said, no, you need some plants. You need more plants than what you got. You need a lot of native plants. Well, I got this and I got that. I go, you need more, because we're gonna have a whole bunch come in now. And I just started explaining it to her. Then I asked them, hey, do you have a beehive? And I got no response. Then I took a picture from above my house and I counted all the plants that I had. And she really hasn't spoken to me since. Lunchtime, it's time to go. I see it go out this way. All I have to do is walk back there, or as soon as I get done walking back there, they fly in like a flood. Don't ask me the why. I don't know. So, the lady hasn't really spoke to me since. I'm down here doing shit. I know. And they had no idea that I was doing all this shit down here. She was always kind of needling me, like, all my damn squirrels go down to your house. Well, yeah. I'll show you. There's a 5-pound feeder, sunflower. There's the 3-pound feeder, sunflower seeds. There's a suet feeder I kind of made. There's another 1-pound, 2-pound feeder. There's another 1-pound, 2-pound feeder. And I have 2 more of those in the front yard, plus another 8-pound feeder in front. The squirrels get all the droppings here. She only hands them little measly bits, and I let them eat whatever the hell they want. Oh, I'm not going to be mean to anybody, all right? Don't take this the wrong way. People get in the groups on Facebook, and they Google and say they're doing all these great things and doing all this stuff. And really, they care about them, but really they're not being proactive about the damn things. And I'm over here being proactive, and I'm not in any groups at all. Yeah, so I got, these are all squirrel-proof feeders. The squirrels get on them and they can't get shit. The birds knock enough down on the ground for them to eat. There's tons and tons of shells over here. Let me show you. We'll let it scroll down. You see that down there between the 2 boards? Those are all shells and leftover seeds. And it's like that over there too, on the other side of the yard. Up underneath there's a pile of shells and seeds. Harley Quinn's in and out. Man, don't hit me, man. Man, I'll give you my lunch money, sweetie. I'll just give you my lunch money. Don't hit me with that baseball bat. So yeah, she's in a Facebook group about the bees saving the pollinators, but they really. So the company, what's this company called? Brome. You're gonna spend a good grip on that feeder, but I've had these feeders for 8-9 years, and they ain't broke. Right? Squirrels will never leave. Pete! Hold on a second. The neighbor's dog is out. Come here. Hey! Hey! Come here. Come here. You come here. Now. Come here. Now. You come here. Herb? Get over here. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear it. Come here. I don't want to hear it. Come here. I don't want to hear you grumbling. Right? I got my dogs trained to chase the dogs. The squirrels. So I got all these brome feeders that are squirrel proof. They're spring loaded. And the squirrels don't even go on them no more. They can't. They figured it out. They can't get it. And in the front yard, I got an interesting setup. Very interesting setup. Hello, Serendipity. Is she in here? It's a big 8-pound feeder, but then I put suet feeders on it. Thanks, Pete. Appreciate it. Stop. And I got squirrel baffles. I got it all. I see what works and I see what don't work. We used to have 2 decks here, and the second deck would extend further, and they would go out running off the decks and go over there and chase the squirrels big time. But I think the neighbor's dog came out, so that's why they went ape shit. All right. I appreciate everything you guys did. You guys, I'm sorry that there's not more birds out here. More hummingbirds. I appreciate all the, I appreciate everything you guys did today. Appreciate it. My phone is saying, you ain't got no more battery power, dude. You gotta go get on the cord. So, with that being said, that's cool. Come back. I'll teach more. I'll be back tomorrow. You guys be cool. Stay out of the conflict algorithm. Get your ass in nature. Meditate. It's a form of meditation watching these birds. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't know you still. So yeah, you know, you guys be cool. Stay out the conflict algorithm. Be nice to people, even if they're assholes. Walk away. Enjoy your day. Peace.